Hey, it's me, John, your teacher, and today I'd like to talk to you about something that's been bugging me or annoying me. If something bugs you, it annoys me for about 10 years because I've been teaching English for about 10 years. I'm a professional teacher, and this is really bugging me. So, this video is a little different. Normally, I make videos about phrasal verbs, but this one I'm just going to talk to you as my normal self. I'm not going to use my teacher voice. And what's bugging me is the word teacher. Stop calling me teacher. Do not call me Teacher John. Now, maybe this sounds strange to you, but that's very strange in English. We don't say that. I'm not Teacher John, but I am a teacher, a professional teacher. So why am I talking about this? Well, let's go to Reddit, where I found a post about this, and let's read it together. And this is in the English Learning Reddit community. And the question is, can we address a teacher as teacher plus name, like Teacher Mike or Teacher Elizabeth, in English-speaking countries? An American teacher calls himself Teacher Mike. Can we use teacher to address someone who is a teacher, like Teacher John or Teacher Elizabeth? I don't like Teacher Mike because you can't do this. This is not correct English. And remember, part of learning languages is learning about culture too. What's acceptable in language in the culture. So I know this is normally a direct translation from your language, normally, I hope, meant to show respect. So thank you for that. I understand it, but we don't do it. So let's read some more posts from this Reddit. I think calling a teacher as teacher plus name is a tradition in non English speaking countries. I'm from Malaysia, and that's how or what we call English teachers. It's always Teacher Alex instead of Sir or Mr. Alex. Let's read the next post. No, this is almost never done. Either Mr. or Mrs. last name, or if you're in university or college, Professor last name. Edit, at least in my experience in America. This guy is right. I'm American, and this is how we speak. Let's read the next post. In the UK, most university teachers are not professors, although the majority do have doctorates. So these people teach. So we address either as doctor, professor, Mr. or Mrs., or even by first name in university, or the American version, college. So first name is also acceptable in most casual situations. If the class is very casual, you can probably call your professor in college by their first name. It might sound strange, but we're all adults in college, at least, university. So we can go to the bar, we can have we can have fun, we can become friends, we can do adult things together. It's not a big deal. But let's continue reading. Let's find another post here. I'm an American teaching abroad. In Western countries, it's always Mr. or Miss or Mrs. last name. In fact, the director of my current job in South Korea has decided this year that he wants the students to use Mr., Mrs., or Miss last name, since that's what they do in Western countries. He thinks it's important for students to get used to that. And thank you to this director, because that is correct. I know what you're referring to. In both Thailand and in Korea, I was either Teacher Dan or Dan Teacher. And this is the problem. So that's fine in your culture, but it's a direct translation of the language, which isn't good English. That's just how it is. So again, I know it's respectful, but it's bad English. So let's read one more post. No, I'm American and live in Brazil. And this is one of the most glaring or obvious mistakes I see being taught in English schools. The teachers will refer to themselves as Teacher X, and the students address them as such. It's such a simple thing that immediately shows me how much someone has actually studied English, because we never address teachers as teacher, at least in the US. And this is my favorite post here because I do think it's reflective of your English level. But this is also a failure of the ESL community, specifically the teachers who are in these classrooms and the books and materials that they use to also teach. So, for example, another thing that really bothers me, remember, after 10 years, I'm telling you how I feel. Fine. The word fine. I hate this word. Why? Because usually the first thing that students learn is, how are you? I'm fine. And then something like, and you? Which is also not so great. Fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Fine is not good. Fine is not bad, but fine is not good. Good is good. So you should say, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Or how are you? I'm great. Not I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm not good. I'm not bad. I'm closer to bad, but I'm fine. Stop saying I'm fine. I really don't like that. That's not good English if you say I'm fine. So that's another thing that bothers me. And again, in this video, I'm just having an honest conversation with you, something I don't do on this channel very much. And those are two mistakes that I really don't like. One more is sir. Now I know in some cultures it's very common to say, thank you, sir. How are you, sir? Ma'am, something like that. But not in English, specifically American English, and I believe all English in Western English speaking countries. If you say, thank you, sir, when I hear sir, I think I'm your master and you're my slave, which I definitely don't want. That's not something that interests me. That's not something that should be acceptable. So don't say, sir. It's much, much, much too formal for us. So what should you call me? Well, we're all adults. I assume if you're watching this video, you're probably an adult. And we're adults. And that means we can be friends. And when I'm teaching English, I'm a very casual teacher because language should be casual. Why are you nervous? You're talking to another human, you're trying to make a connection. So, yes, I'm a teacher. Yes, thank you for the respect, but I'm John. That's it. It's not everything English with teacher John. Please, no, I don't. That's not correct English. Um, it's everything English with John, and it should be casual. So that's what I think you should call me. Hey, John, how are you? Great. Good. This is normal English. This is how people speak to each other. No stress. I don't like stress when I'm learning a language or speaking a language or anything like that. I think it's something that can block your language abilities. So I don't like formalities. It's not something that's common in my culture, American culture. So this video was a little different. I'm happy to talk to you. I'm happy to talk in my normal voice because during my lessons, I use my teacher voice, which is a technique that teachers have to do for clear pronunciation. So that's great. I hope to make more videos like this in the future. Maybe common mistakes that I hear from my private students, maybe something or other things that are bothering me in the language learning community, because I think there are many. in the English language learning community. And that's it. So, as I said, I'm very conversational. I teach all of my lessons through interesting conversation with, of course, professional materials and books, vocabulary, grammar exercises, little nuances or little details of the language. And with all of my private students, I have a great time. We have a great time together in class. So if you'd like to meet me, if you'd like a lesson with me, a private lesson, come find me on italki. And I always mention this in my videos, but there's a discount link in the description if you'd like to use it. I believe it's for $10 off of your first lesson. And that's it. So good to talk to you. This was a different video. Please let me know if you like it. Do not say thank you, sir, thank you, teacher. If you say that, I'm not going to like your comment, okay? So please don't do that. Thanks for watching and see you in the next lesson.